Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your Happy New Year reading. I'm going to be taking a look at where you currently stand or what your energy is looking like, where your energy needs to be directed, where you may find support at this time, any hidden potential that you may or may not be aware of, adjustments that need to be made, the main lesson that needs to be learned, and some words of wisdom from your guides. Okay, so let's take a look. The World, the Lovers, wow, okay. Gemini energy, the Hermit, Virgo, Ten of Wands, the Death card, Scorpio, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo again. Okay. Words of wisdom for Scorpio. Words of wisdom for Scorpio, please. Doesn't want to give me one. All right. Adjustments are required. Okay. All right. So we got the World here for where you currently stand or where you are at in your life right now. Tell me about the World energy. Tell me about the World energy for Scorpio, please. Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Three of Cups. But I feel like this is the idea of someone. The Four of Cups. Ace of Swords in the Hierophant. Taurus energy for some. You're starting to live in your truth more so, especially when it comes to your internal belief system, your moral compass, what you know is good for you and what you know isn't. And keeping the faith in that truth, in your own truth while you're at it. And because of that, it seems like you are ending the idea of having a reconciliation with somebody. Like if you have been thinking about having a reconciliation with a specific person for a long time, it seems like because it hasn't happened, maybe, or it didn't happen in the way that you wanted, it seems like you're just disappointed. So it's like, you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put an end to this because I want to get out of this mind frame. That's what that feels like to me. Or if it's people that you surrounded yourself with, it's like maybe they don't fit into your agenda anymore. You got the Lovers for where your attention needs to be directed. Tell me about that, Lovers. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups. All right, I'm not taking all those. That's ridiculous. Can I just get one more? Okay, Strength. You're needing to find your strength. You're needing to find your strength here. I'm hearing a bunch of different things like premature. I don't know. All right. Seems like you're going backwards, or you need to go backwards. As weird as that sounds, because you're going from the Lovers to the Two of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Then there's the Strength there. You're needing to find the passion in life again, the passion in love again. Really thinking about what it is that you want out of a partner, out of a person, out of yourself, out of your own decisions. And for the most part, I feel like you are living in your truth in regards to that. I just heard a song. The Scientist by Coldplay. I just heard that in my head. I haven't listened to that in forever. Listen to that song, The Scientist by Coldplay. King of Cups. The Chariot. The Seven of Swords. Like, where are you going with all that love? It's almost like you're trying to escape it. Or somebody is. It's almost like you're trying to escape this love here. It's like you're so determined to just run away from it almost. You got the Hermit for where you may find support at this time. Why the Hermit? King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Tell me more. Ooh. The Ace of Pentacles. God, these cards. Page of Wands, Aries energy. The Tower, the Eight of Cups. There's somebody here who is quite wise. Somebody who's logical, maybe a little detached, maybe a little bit of a hermit. Somebody that's maybe an introvert, or maybe just somebody that's very wise. Okay? This person has an opportunity for you. And I'm not really sure what it's about. This could be somebody that you've had a tower moment with in the past. Could be a love relationship. Maybe somebody you have kids with. But to me, this is somebody you've walked away from before, or that has walked away from you. Some really, really uncomfortable, like earth-shattering moment happened between the two of you. But I feel like this person has advice for you. What's the Ace of Pentacles about? Chariot, about how you're going to get to where you're going. The King of Cups. This might be that person that you're in love with. This person's going to help you get to where you're going. Or maybe they already have, you just don't realize it. The Ten of Wands for hidden potential. The Tower. The King of Cups again. The Four of Wands. There is order in chaos. If you would only find it. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. What did you learn from walking away? Sometimes what we don't realize in the moment. Sometimes our biggest burdens, our worst life experiences, or what feels like our worst life experiences in this moment, is such a huge building block and stepping stone for what is to come, for what life is preparing us for next. But we don't see that in that moment. We don't see the silver lining in the moment because we're cursing God, or we fucking, whatever you believe in, you know, we're cursing ourselves, whatever it is. But this is exactly where you're going to find this emotional maturity, or this emotional freedom. A reason to celebrate at the end of the day. Even if you feel like the whole world is on your shoulders in some way, shape, or form. You may find your soulmate through this, or possibly marriage for some of you with that King of Cups and that Four of Wands. But it's like you're carrying the weight of this world, of the world on your shoulders. Who asked you to, Scorpio? Who the hell asked you to? Let it fall. Fuck it. All right? I'm not saying, like, don't go, like, you know, skip out on your bills or something like that. I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, for the longest time, I was so concerned about my reputation, or so concerned about what everybody thinks about me, and don't get me wrong, like, I still have that, but it, like, gets to a point where you get so sick and tired of trying to defend yourself, right? And I'm not saying that that's what this is in regards to, but I'm trying to be relatable, so just, like, letting you know, like, what my similar story is. And it gets to a point where I'm like, you know what, I don't really care, because the people that matter don't mind, and the people that mind don't matter, right? You don't need to explain yourself. Just let that shit fall. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Find the lesson in it. Find the lesson in it. Some of you guys are going through a dark night of the soul. You got the Death card for adjustments that need to be made. Tell me about that Death card. The Magician. The Nine of Swords. Virgo, Gemini energy. Ooh. You see the path. Get the hell out of your head. Get the hell out of your head, Scorpio. You want the best, then you got to be the best. You want to be the best, then you got to challenge the best. Start making some changes. You have what it takes already with that Magician there. It's showing me that you have what it takes already to get what it is that you want and to get where it is that you're going. But living in this mind frame, super hyper focused on whatever this disappointing friend group is or whatever this disappointing reconciliation that did or didn't happen or whatever. And I see that you're trying to end things, and I see that you're trying to have a new start here. You're trying to get out of your head. That's great. But it's stressing that this worry is getting in the way of this. You have to gain the courage to follow your true path and not let this other BS get in the way. And it's going to take work with that Eight of Pentacles. So is it that you're afraid of failure? Or are you just afraid of all the work you'll have to do in order to get success in your life? Are you afraid of the failure or are you afraid of the success? Because they can go hand in hand. It's time. You got the Knight of Pentacles for a lesson that needs to be learned. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Four of Swords. Justice. This is all about balance in your life between love, finances, self-care, all of that. This is about not rushing into something. This is about taking your time, doing the work, not being afraid of the work. And I don't just mean the physical, actual labor or the work of whatever it is that you're trying to do. I'm talking about the internal work, the emotional work, the spiritual work, everything. Staying balanced in your life. And then upgrading from that Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. And how are you going to get there? By staying balanced. But you're going to have to defend your spot if you want it. You got to fight for it. Adjustments are required. Is what your spirit guides want you to know. Tell me about this, please. The High Priestess. Okay. Wow. The High Priestess and the Moon. The Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. You got to trust yourself. You got to listen to your intuition. Make decisions for what's in your best interest. You got to have the courage, though. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get comfortable. You inspired, great. Now it's time. Now you decided to take some type of action, but you haven't taken it yet. It's time to take that action. 9 of Pentacles is a great card. It's great. But she's just kind of enjoying the fruits of her labor with where she's at. Okay. Well, do you want to sit at the 9 of Pentacles, or do you want to get to the Knight of Pentacles and then get to the King of Pentacles? You know what I mean? But you got to listen to your gut. Don't tell everybody what the fuck you're doing either. And I tell Scorpio placements this a lot. You got to shut up. You got to shut the fuck up when it comes to what it is you got going on. Because when it comes to Scorpio placements, for some reason, Scorpio placements draw out those obsessive energies out of people, or those people that are always trying to take you down. You got to be really careful with that. Keep your plans to yourself, but don't get complacent. Don't get complacent with where you are. Keep your mouth shut. Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Keep your plans to yourself. Don't let your own illusions or delusions get in the way of your success, and you'll do good. Anything else I want to say? I think that's about it here. Have a firmer foundation when it comes to your belief in love. Like, have healthier boundaries as well with that Strength card. Okay. I think that's all I got for you. So, Scorpio, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can visit www.BrattysTarot.com. If you enjoyed today's reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, as well as hit the big red subscribe button. I hope this resonated for you. Let me know in the comments, and Happy New Year. Bye, Scorp.